welcome to Marty's place. Actually, welcome to Marty's garage. Today, it's a beautiful day at the end of May, probably the warmest we've had. And so it's kind of nice. I'm a fair weather biker, so it's nice biking weather. And I have a pair of his and her bikes that I got years ago. And I'm changing them from a road bike to more of a mountain bike straight handlebar design. So this is the way the bike was, and this is what I want it to become. So I've already done one, and the reason I did this, put the straight handlebars on, is I find as you get older, I had to lean down much more on the curled handlebar design. So this helps my posture keep it more upright. So all I did was I got and measured the size of my handlebars and got a new straight set, the same size that would fit in the existing mount, handlebar mount. And I also had to get brake cables and hand grips. And let's see, that was all. Oh, and I did have to change the actual inside cable as well. So it's relatively easy to do, and what I will do is just show you what I've already pre-prepared a couple of things for this. So this handlebar comes with like a foam hand grip, and I just worked away, and they came off relatively easy. So I've taken them off, set them aside because I actually may use them later. I have new hand grips ordered, but they haven't come yet. Now the next thing I did was I took an Allen key to loosen the old brakes. Now I thought maybe I could use this type of brake, but it just doesn't seem to work on the straight handlebar. And to loosen these, what you need to do is get your Allen key. This one's actually too big, but it goes in through, there's a little slot in the brake. It goes in through there, and then it just turns to loosen. And you can see I've pre-loosened them already, both sides. So the next thing I have to do is just slide the brake cables off with the other foam grip. So I'm either going to cut the foam grip, or I'll see if it'll slide easily. And once I do that, then I can loosen the handlebar. And again, it's just another Allen key. And I believe this is a size 5 underneath the mount here, and it just goes in, and I will pre-loosen that and have it ready so I can just show you the handlebar coming off. So I'll be right back. Welcome back. I did have to cut the foam off. It was just too hard for it to come off on its own, slide off. And once that happened, then it was just a matter of sliding the brakes, the old brakes, off each side of the handlebar, and I just let them dangle here. And then I've taken a little Allen key. I have an attachment that I can put it on my socket set, and it just gives me a little more power I can put into it. And I've loosened the Allen key, and it's just a matter of working the handlebar so it'll slide right off. And so that's fairly simple for it to happen. And now this is the new handlebar that should just slide in, and it's important to try to get it centered. people have bike stands that they can work off of. Unfortunately, I don't. But I will just get it set up. Good, and it's in the tightened mode, and that should be pretty good right there. We'll give it a few tightens, and then I can take a better look. See, seems to be even. There are marks on the handlebars, so it does help, and you could even measure each side with a measuring tape if you want, and I will do that probably later. So if I need to make a minute adjustment, I can. Okay, so I will finish tightening it. First day I've had shorts on. That should be nice and tight. All right, now the next stage is putting the brakes back on, but unfortunately I can't use these brakes anymore, and I can't use the cable. I can use the outer part of the brake cable, the sheath, but I can't use the actual cable wire. So the new brakes will look like this. So they will fit on the bike like so, and again it's just an Allen key to loosen off and slide them on to the correct location. And the correct location is being able to sit on it and feel how it works. With these ones I measured the handle grip and took it just a little bit past the handle grip. On these ones, and I have an identical set here. So I will go ahead and put these on, and then we will come back to show the next stage. Welcome back. I have finished putting the brakes on. And what I've also done is removed one of the old brakes. Now to do this, I'll show you how. Cutting the brake cables is a little tricky, so I Googled it and found out one of the best tools you can use to cut the cable. It's called a Dremel, and there's a little wheel on this Dremel that will cut metal. And it really does a great job of cutting through brake cable, which I will show you in a minute or two. So I have fed the new cable through, and with respect to the cables, this is a universal cable, and this one is a longer one because it'll go to the back of the bike. But you have two ends on it. You have one end that's kind of looks like a little cylinder, and another end that looks, well, it's a little bit different. So this is for the road bike type of brake, and this is for the mountain bike type of brake. And then what you would do is just cut this end off so you can feed it through the brake sheath. So the brake sheath is here, which I've removed, and I've put the new cable through the new brake caliper, and it's just a matter of feeding this through. All right, there. Oh, not quite. So it will feed through. And there's a little housing that it will go into at this end. And now the front brake, to loosen it, there's one bolt, and I use a 10mm wrench, loosen that bolt off, but this will go through another housing up on top. Like so, and it sets in. And I could cut some off the brake sheath, but I don't think I'm going to now, just in case I want to lift the handlebar up slightly. And then this last piece, what I do is I'll show you how it goes through, or I'll show you how I cut the brake cable. So I just, I'm using my reading glasses as safety glasses. I do have safety glasses, but I find I can see better with my readers on. So my Dremel. And I have a nice smooth cut. And this is feeding through. And what I do is I squeeze it together to make sure, tighten it, and then with my wrench, $10mm socket. And we'll make sure we got play. Oh, that's good. Little brake cable caught in here. Okay, just do there for now. So good spin on the wheels, good stuff. So it's that simple of a process. And again, for this one, loosen off the bolt, pull it through, the wire through, take the sheath out, and attach the brake cable just like I had showed you with this one. And the last thing that I will do did keep some of the foam, and I can temporarily have a hand grip on the handlebar just by sliding these back on, like so, and I have end caps I can put on it. So actually I can manufacture my own hand grips for this bike, and they'll fit great and do until the new ones come in. You could almost leave them like this. However, I'll probably just trim them off and put the caps on. And there you have it. Road bike turned into a hybrid road bike mountain bike. Thanks for watching. Take care.